Okay, well, while I've got the got my lights and camera up, I thought I'd just do another tree video, and I'm going to do a pine tree this time, kind of a standard pine tree. I'm just going I'm going to give myself a little, so I know where I'm working. Now, when you come to do Christmas thing, this is what we all do, isn't it? And that's kind of what we do for a kind of Christmas tree, pine tree kind of thing like that. But they're a little bit more complicated. And if you want to think about the branches, everything kind of hangs down from them, and right at the tips there's not much hanging down, and as they get nearer to the trunk of the tree there's a lot more hanging. It's kind of grown longer, because as the branch grows out, then it's growing new stuff all the time, but as early on in the branch it's grown down a lot, so it kind of gets thinner. Everything gets thinner towards the end, and also as the branch grows out it gets heavier and it starts bending down. So you need to think about that. Let me get that off. You need to think about that when you kind of plan. So hang on, we're going to have it about like that. So it's the very, that's the trunk. Very simple, and the lower branches are hanging down, right? And you want that kind of triangular shape, don't you? But as you go up, then they start getting kind of level, and then they start pointing up, and then they point up because they haven't got that weight dragging them down. So then what do we do? Well, kind of the top branch, you give it a bit of wobbliness, the top of the branch, and then just a lot of kind of scribbling underneath it like that. Again, not a lot at the end, but it kind of the scribbling gets a bit bigger and bigger and bigger towards the middle, and you just keep doing that, really. Boring. And do you know what? I'm gonna stop this and then speed it up. Okay, I'm back again. There we go. That's kind of building in the basic part of the tree. Now you put the trunk down the middle like that, and down at the bottom leave a little bit of light for a little bit of white there as kind of highlight on it. Now, of course, it's not quite that simple, is it? So you've got some will be coming towards you, so you can add extra bits coming in like that, which kind of come on top. And just fill in those spaces, really. So in the middle it wants to be quite dark, and because you're going to get these branches. Some of these branches may be around the back, and some of them are kind of maybe facing towards the front, but it's also such a dark kind of tree that you can't always tell in a drawing anyway. And I hope you get what I'm talking about. That's kind of it, really. There's not an awful lot more you can do. So I would put it on a craggy rock, a lonesome pine up in the mountains, and more mountains in the background, a little bit of shading there, and you probably got some shading there to give it kind of depth, and a bit of sky in the background. We haven't an eagle flying there, something like that. Okay. Getting carried away now. Then rub out your pencil marks. I can do this, as I always say, because This is permanent and it dries very, very quickly. So make sure your ink drawing is dry before you rub out the pencil marks, because otherwise you're going to have a terrible mess. And there you have a lonesome pine. Quite simple, really. It just takes a bit of time and bit of thinking about, a bit of effort, and practice, as I always say. So if you like that, keep coming back to the Shoe Rainer Drawing channel. That's Shoe Rainer Drawing on YouTube, and there's shoe-tube.com is my own website, which usually gets through all those school nanny filters and things like that, so you can see them in school. And keep coming back, and I'll see you next time. See you then, and practice, practice, practice.